Christy Sports, born and raised in Colorado since 1958, and joining me in the studio is Regional Manager Jeff Evans. Good morning, Jeff.
How's it going?
Good for me, but I'm surprised you had time to come by to talk to us today.
You know, like the people come and it's incredibly busy, and then we get them all set up, and then it kind of lulls for a little bit, and we're expecting, major returns for the weekend with rental skis, so we'll be pretty busy.
So what are you most busy doing? Is it rentals? Is it selling skis, selling boots, selling soft goods?
Well, this time of year, because of the snow conditions, selling skis is tough.
Yes.
Once again, you don't want to get a new pair of skis and take them out and trash them.
Yes.
And so, anyways, I brought in some stuff today that I think is it's a pretty key component to what's going on, especially with the snow conditions as they are. And I brought in a bunch of wax, and I'm kind of a wax nerd. I've been kind of studying wax and what it does to your skis. So if you think of the base of your ski, the way it is the bases were extruded plastic. So it was like a piece of hard candy.
Okay.
And now it's more like a sugar cube. So if you took a drop of coffee and you put it on hard candy, it would just run off. Now if you take it and you put it on a sugar cube, the sugar cube actually absorbs the wax.
Okay.
So if you look at your base and it's kind of chalky, maybe a little pasty, especially around the edges, it's begging for a drink.
Okay.
And so wax is like, it's kind of like water for us. It hydrates your ski bases. So what you want to do is you want to be able to wax that ski on a regular basis, keep them hydrated, and it'll allow you to slide across the snow faster.
Well, I definitely noticed that because I just got my skis waxed, and let's just say I hadn't done it in a while, and it made a big difference. So I haven't done it in a while. How often should you be waxing your skis?
Now the way, because the snow is, there's all kinds of different snow conditions. But right now, we have a little more abrasive snow. So it'll take the wax off, pretty quick. Okay. So like, for example, I'm waxing about every 3 days.
Okay.
And then you notice that it goes. And when you do wax your skis, it makes such a big difference. And if you wax temperature specific, and that's what we do at Christy Sports, we wax for the temperature. You'll see me out there every once in a while with my snow thermometer checking the snow temperature, because it can be -5 degrees ambient temperature, and then you go to the snow and it's 18 degrees. So if you wax for -5 and it's 18, the snow temperature is 18, you might put the wrong wax on and actually slow yourself down.
So these aren't just pretty colors, they're different temperatures.
They're different temperatures, and then there's additives that you can put in the wax. Like when we get to spring, if you put fluorocarbon in your wax, it helps run the water away from your base, so it makes your skis so slick and so fast. So when you're going from the top of maybe Centennial and you want to get over to Bachelor Gulch and you have to ski a bunch of cat tracks, you slide.
How quick is your turnaround on getting a pair of skis waxed?
Basically the skis, in order to do it correctly, the skis need to be room temperature.
Okay.
If they come in cold, you put it on there and the wax just kind of flakes off. But if they're room temperature, and the other thing that's really cool is when you wax your skis and you saturate the base and you make the ski hot, the ski will actually warp a little bit the other way. It'll counterflex, and then as it cools down, it goes back to its natural shape. You scrape the wax off, and then depending on if you have a really rough structure in there, you brush it off.
Jeff, thank you so much for coming in. You all have 4 locations in the valley?
4 locations.
You're not taking any time off for New Year's?
Maybe a little bit.
Okay. But your stores are open?
Oh, the stores are open, yeah. They're all going to close at 7 tonight, so the employees can have a little bit of celebration.
But they'll be open again tomorrow?
8 to 8.
Thank you so much for coming on.
All right.
We're going to take it back to Owen. He's got your weather forecast.
This weather report is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts.